How much does it cost to furnish a 3-bed apartment in Dubai?
Got an idea.
What?
Rather than do like talking head and then cut into stuff. Can you remember Cribs?
MTV.
MTV.
Yeah.
We should do this crib style.
Okay. Wonder who this could be. Welcome to my Dubai apartment. Come on in.
Full presenter mode.
Full presenter mode.
By the way, did you actually just say, I wonder who this could be?
Yeah, I wonder who this could be.
I heard it on the other side of the door. All right, give me the tour.
So, I am really just going to cover off the hallway and all the other rooms and just let you know where we bought stuff from. And then we're going to put the costings on screen as well.
Who's going to put the costings on the screen?
You're going to put the costings on screen. So,
I've already got PTSD about the costings.
Shoe rack from IKEA, fixed to the wall. Are we going in here?
Yeah, it looks like you just mopped.
I've just mopped the floor.
Did you mop it just for this video?
No, I wanted to mop it in. No, my mop's only just arrived.
Are you testing it?
So, we've got the ensuite. We didn't really buy anything from here. We're not going to cover off like all the little bits like towel, cloth and stuff like that, but we bought towels, we bought those little corner things. They were from Amazon in the shower. And that is everything really for the ensuite. And then we have the bed. So the bed, excuse the eye masks, we had no curtains for the first 2 nights, so we had to go to Mimoso for the eye masks.
I absolutely rock that panda, by the way.
Also, the reason why we chose this bed, hydraulic bed, was for the storage because, believe it or not, one of the things that I was stressing out about the most was, where are we going to put suitcases when we live in Dubai?
Stressing out is an understatement. I'd hear the question every 3 days. What were you doing about the cases?
So,
to the point I was like, bin them.
4 big suitcases in there.
I thought you were going to bang your head on that then.
And we've got storage here. And also the suitcases are not dead space because we can also put stuff in the suitcases. So easy to get in and out of. The bed was from Home Centre. Guy was super, super helpful. We went with king size, which I'm happy about because we've got a double at home.
What's the size of a king size?
Oh, this has been really stressful, by the way. Working out a king size bed, because they don't call it king size here. Well, some places do, some places they don't. It's in centimetres, and then you've got to work out the mattress size and then the bedding size from there. Seek help, because we made a bit of a mistake with the boys.
I don't actually think you need help. I just think Sarah struggles with numbers. And
Shut up, you did not know either.
She made it really,
something
really
just
complex.
pops up on the screen like a...
We're good.
Yeah. And then we got the bedside tables. They were from OC. So one thing that it has really saved us, 1 on space and 2 on cost, is the fact that we've got built-in wardrobes here. So nice double wardrobe here. Now we'll move on to what they call here the maze room. Small bedroom with an ensuite. And this is going to be Reggie's room. If you watched the video previously, there potentially was going to be sharing a room, but I freaked out when I saw the sizes and was like, no, not a chance can they sort of share. So we went with, because the maid room doesn't have a built-in wardrobe, so we had to find a bed with a wardrobe. So we went with the IKEA bed. You can have this all different setup ways, different ladder side. You can have the desk inside the bed. We've got a wardrobe in here, which is amazing, with drawers. So we made the most of the room with the space, went high with all the storage. So we're happy about that. This is Reggie's ensuite. So weirdly, it's the maid's ensuite doesn't have, sounds really silly, but it doesn't have soft closing toilet seat, whereas all the others do. So poor Reggie, no soft closed toilet seat.
By the way, right now I cannot wait for the comments to be like, first world problem. But I actually flipped it around to say, one thing that we did learn is all the rooms have thermostats. So we've got the lounge thermostat, bedroom thermostat, and then in Riley's room has a thermostat. I'll show you that in a second. We freaked out a little bit yesterday because Reggie's room does not have a thermostat. And we were like, come on, I know it's a maid's room, but tell me they're not going to let the maid cook in there. Anyway, the thermostat is in Riley's room that also controls Reggie's room.
I don't think we know that for sure.
I'm pretty sure of it. Either way.
Oh, it's
these things up here, the way we tested it is we put all of the thermostats on to get the chiller working and cold air came out there. So problem avoided. Anyway, back to the main viewing. Family bathroom,
or Riley's bathroom, really going to be.
Whoa, don't give it a title of Riley's bathroom. Okay. I never want them to see this video and it be labelled Riley's bathroom, because then every guest that comes here, they'll be like, would you like to use my bathroom?
Okay.
Let me just quickly show.
Sure.
A bathroom with a soft closed toilet seat. And me behind the camera.
So here is Riley's bedroom. Again, built-in wardrobe here. We went with IKEA daybed, which also has 3 drawers, and also this pulls out to make a double bed if required. And then we went with a gaming desk. Those ornaments are not staying there, but they were just being unpacked.
Riley's ward, teammate of the century for his old rugby club.
And not happy because someone chucked the boxes away to my ornament, and then look what happened during travelling. Not happy. So we went with the IKEA gaming desk, IKEA game chair. Reggie's got the same one in his room.
Place for the PC unit down there.
And the drawers were separate, purchased as well. Little clip-on light. And this, which I'm sure he's going to love, a little drinks holder.
Previously mentioned thermostat. Don't know why I showed you that. It's just a thermostat.
And then moving on to the main living space. So this is a real nice space. So we went with OC Home TV unit, which also matches our drawers. Just a coincidence, we didn't necessarily want matching, but we fell in love with it. We were like, yeah, that's amazing. TV you got from Amazon, didn't you?
Got from Amazon, next day delivery, 65 inches.
And then we've got the sofa, which we're waiting on another bit of the sofa to arrive. It's all separate.
Modular is the word you're looking for.
Modular.
Say it again.
Modular. So it's modular sofa. It came in, I think, 4 different colours. We chose the colour. You choose all the sections that you want. This is nice, this little... which way?
Oh, I've put it the wrong way around.
Let's put it the wrong way around. This lifts up, so you got a nice little bit of storage in there.
Reggie's bedroom.
But wicked. So we've got another bit, which is like a drink holder, and it's got a speaker in it and things like that. These coffee tables, here's these little side tables. They came as a pair. They were from OC Home. Sorry, forgot to mention where the sofa was from. The sofa and the cushions also were from Home Centre. We are a big fan of Home Centre. I think Home Centre for us was probably the best shop. We got lots from there, to be honest. The rug also is from Home Centre.
Top tip on Home Centre before she talks about the rug, which is this rug down here.
It's super soft.
When you shop at Home Centre, you collect shukrans. What does shukran mean?
Thank you.
Learnt that, but you collect shukrans and they add up. Well, everything adds up on a loyalty program when you're spending the earth. But we'll get into that in a second.
And then we got the dining table again. I'll move the mat so you can see. Marble top, black legs, and then the dining table and the chairs were separate. So we bought 4 chairs, black legs to match the table. We were not sure between the grey and cream, but I think with kids, the cream was just a bit too risky for me. And then we were like, do we like these? Do we not? These were also from Home Centre, but we thought it adds a bit of colour and pops, and it's very Dubai vibes. Coasters also from Home Centre as well. And then we got the desk. So if you've seen the previous video, again, why we were stressing about the space is because the maid's room was going to be our office working space. So when we're both on calls, one of us potentially would be at the dining table, then one of us would have been in another room because we can't be in the same room when doing Zoom calls. So that seemed like a dead space if we didn't put anything there. So we measured that, we went to IKEA and we found this desk. It is a sit and a stand desk, so this also increased in height. And then also the chair was also from IKEA. We haven't put these out yet because they've just arrived, but these are floor cushions.
Can you demonstrate one?
Yeah. Oh, nice, definitely, yeah. So these are for the boys, for the balcony, because with that pillar in the middle of the balcony, you lose a lot of space. But we thought these were perfect, even if they wanted to chill in here on the floor, or if we have guests, they're not sitting on the sofa, they can sit on the floor cushions. So they were also from OC, and they've really good, there's some weight in them as well. They're quite heavy. So I'm gonna get my shoes to go outside. So one thing you'll know about the balcony, well, you might not know about the balcony, is it gets really, really dusty. So I don't like walking out there barefoot and then coming back in here. So we need to get some shoes to keep by the back door.
We're going to get some knocks. That's my abbreviation for knock-off Crocs. We're going to get some knocks. We're going to call them knocks. I want some knock-off Crocs for this because I don't have to keep coming back here every time.
So you wear your legit...
By the way, I never thought I'd ever wear Crocs before. I used to take the mick out of people that wore Crocs, and this is a public service announcement. I want to apologise for the comfiest things that I've had on my feet. Anyway, show you outside.
Whew, it's windy and noisy.
But actually, just on that note, just to be clear, I don't go out in public in them, or very rarely.
Yes, you do.
Not in England, I don't. Don't give me all the Crocs comment hating them. I love them, okay? I've already apologised.
Okay, I'll stay here. So, excuse the hair. So we had to really measure the space and work out what space we were working with for the balcony because of the pole. So we measured up and really struggled to find anywhere that just did like balcony furniture. We went to IKEA, there wasn't anything that looked comfy. Home Centre, there was nothing on display. There was stuff on the website, but I kind of wanted to see it and sit on it. So we got recommended to go to Dragon Mart, and we found a shop that just did garden furniture. So we got that from there. It's super comfy. It fits nicely. We got just two, and that's why we got those floor cushions for the boys, with a nice little table to put a drink on. And then, because of course you need your area out here. So the area was from Ace.
Quick look at the view while we're here. It's very windy.
But it dries your washing very, very fast, that hair.
So just while we're here, just as a quick update. So in terms of amenities at Waves, we've got the pool, the barbecue area, outdoor cinema, kids playground. It says outdoor gym, but I'm going to put an asterisk next to that. We've got the main gym and sauna and bits inside, but it's nice because we can technically be here and let the kids go and do what they want to do. That's my plan anyway.
Oh, no, it's not.
So that's the tour, and I'm just going to grab a quick seat and cover anything else that we think we haven't covered that's important in case you are thinking about making the move too. Let me just sort the camera out. So some of the stuff we haven't covered, actually one big thing we haven't covered that's not even in the notes. Curtains.
Yeah.
So when we arrived at Waves Grande, and apparently I got told off, it might not make the edit, but I got told off on the balcony about calling it Waves and Waves Grande. It's not, sorry, it's not being funny. The building next to us. Funny.
She's not being a bitch.
I have to beep that. But the building next to us is called Waves. This is Waves Grande.
Just, we don't want to confuse anyone, do we?
Cool. So, curtains, when we arrived, the guy at reception or the concierge was, do you guys need curtains? Made an introduction. And there was like not even a consideration for me around curtains. So I guess one thing that kind of hit me a little bit was the amount of things that I didn't consider cost-wise. And curtains came in at about, again, I'll put the exact number on, but about £1,600, £1,700 or something like that. Unexpected cost, but definitely needed. As you saw, We had panda and pussycat eye masks.
Would you rather have carried on with the? For me, to be honest,
you're actually about to ask me if I'd rather have wore eye masks every day compared to spending £600? Yeah, of course.
No, you would not.
100%.
No, the thing is though, it's the privacy element. You can't,
100%.
like.
Okay, yeah, that's a different argument. But if you said to me, £600 in your pocket,
changed, especially with those guys keep going up and down, doing the ceiling.
Sealant, that was, by the way, not the ceiling. We had some floods here in Dubai. We weren't here during that time, but apparently it was carnage. I saw some of the videos. It was carnage. So they're basically doing the facade outside and redoing the sealant because there was some water ingress. Anyway, just to quickly wrap that up.
You actually sound like you know what you're talking about.
Just to wrap that up, by the way, if you said to me, sleep in an eye mask for the rest of your life and have £1,600 in your pocket.
You're an idiot.
600 quid in my pocket all day. Anyway, so curtains, top guy. I think I didn't even go and price check it. And I know that's like sacrilege, but one, we had so much other stuff to do. Two, the guy at concierge who I'm going to see every day recommended it. I think just by proxy, that guy makes a recommendation. He's not going to recommend someone that does a poor job because I'm going to see him every day. Yeah, and he showed us all photos of what he's done in this building as well. And I think for us, we're on a time scale. So it was, he came on Saturday and they were installed on Monday. Came on Saturday, measured up, brought fabric samples. I've got some footage of that actually, I'll drop it in here. Brought the fabric samples and then came, him and it's family business, him and his brother came and put them all up. Awesome guy as well, just a character. Probably took like 3 hours all in all. Yeah, so there's that. Just a couple things that I want to cover off. One, communication's very different out here to what it is in the UK. So every time we went to a shop, I've got my local number here. Still need to get yours sorted, by the way. So you need your Emirates ID, get your local number. I've got a contract here, which means I've got a permanent phone number here, basically, not all the disposable ones you get at the airport. So if you do the visit, you'll get kind of a temporary number. A tourist SIM. Thank you, tourist SIM. But I've got a permanent number here, and then kind of everything stems off that number. So it's super important. So every shop we went to, they took my number, and then what happens is, from a delivery perspective, I'm going to jump about here, but I'll cover this thought off first. From a delivery perspective, they would communicate over WhatsApp. You would share your location, they'd arrive, they'd let you know when they're 5, 15, 20 minutes away. Amazing, really effective way to communicate, really efficient. Enjoyed it. You will get a time slot as well, a day and a time slot, a window, and then they confirm closer to the time of, a more accurate time slot. Super important. And I might even drop this in at the beginning, but just to give the context in case you don't make it this far in the video, but the prices for what we've displayed, that includes assembly. There was a minimum threshold, wasn't there, in terms of delivery and assembly? Or was it just on the delivery? I think it was just on delivery, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, so if you take Home Centre as an example, if you're buying goods over 1,000 AED... A Home Centre assembly was included in when you got something delivery, it was delivery and assembly. Delivery and assembly in Home Centre. And with IKEA, we ended up paying, it equated to about £80. So 300 dirhams for express delivery and assembly of everything that you've seen that has the IKEA logo labelled on it that hopefully looks reasonable in the edit that I do. And our aircon wasn't working at that point, was it? Oh, it was locked, and the IKEA guy literally stripped out of his IKEA shirt to a vest. Pointing at it, and at this point I'm pressing the thermostat. Yeah. Top tip, Honeywell, the minus and the plus, hold them both together for about 7 seconds. Not that putting this one helped him anyway, because it was in Reggie's room. Yeah, and we didn't even know where the thermostat was for that. But that's how you get child lock on and off. But it doesn't say it's locked, it just is. So I think top tip there is to, whenever you're going to any of these shops, find out if assembly is included, work out the minimum delivery to get delivery free. And then honestly, we were on a timer, but for the time it saves, if you are moving out here, the assembly costs, these guys are rapid. They get a lot done. They take all the packaging away. Really effective. I think it's the best money that we've spent while being out here, and we spent a lot, so we've got a good range. That would be my top tip. Anything else from you? I think just the level of service, when you're in the shop, especially Home Centre. That was our first experience being in Home Centre. We asked the guy a question. He didn't sort of come over to us and try and. It wasn't oh, they've walked in, let's follow them around and push them to buy something. It wasn't that. We asked the question first off about delivery and assembly, and then we asked him again something else about, I think it was the bed or something like that. And then
almost then he like came round with us.
It's like having a personal
It was like
shopper.
having a personal shopper. But again, like I say, he wasn't pushy. He was helpful. He was showing us all different options, talking us through the beds. Again, with the hydraulic thing, like we might not have found that out or knew that that was an option unless he'd have helped us. So yeah, he helped us a tremendous amount.
I've got one last thing, which is, I think with anywhere, but I think specifically with Dubai, what I'm experiencing is you can come out here and we've shared some of the prices of the stuff that we've got, but you can shop cheaper and you definitely can shop more expensive. Like the upside in terms of how much you can spend feels infinite.
Yeah.
But we've kind of tried to take an approach with the, I guess, slightly longer term thinking of rather than just getting here and just getting some cheap and cheerful stuff that we just replace in a year, we've tried to take stuff that we know is going to last a little bit longer. But don't get me wrong, we haven't gone cheap, but we haven't gone super expensive. We think we found like a good...
I think we're like, to me, I'm like really, really happy with everything that we've got. Like the quality of everything so far seems great.
So far, it's day 5.
But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that we're really, really happy. I think one top tip from me that would have, I think, made it less stressful and took the pressure off a little bit. One, if we'd have been out here for a little bit longer to have a bit more time to sort it all out, because well, you're shaking your head, but it was we were non-stop. We were at Home Centre first thing in the morning, and then we were back there again as it was closing at 11 p.m.
But just to...
off 3 hours sleep.
Getting slightly into domestic here, so please continue viewing if you're interested. But I think this is kind of like that whole like gas fills a room, which is if we've got a certain amount of time,
we'll make it happen.
And if we had more time, we would have been more laxy-daisy with it. And that has an impact, which is more nights in a hotel, more time away from the kids. Yeah, everything has an impact.
I do think that it was a rush. Like we had 3 nights in the hotel, and I think that it would have been better if we'd have had slightly longer in a hotel.
That's fair.
From the point of, your bed, your mattress, it's those things that you need. And then you need to get all your sheets, your bed in, and then you need to wash those before you put them on the bed and sleep in it and stuff like that. And dry it. So I think for us, that was, we did it, we made it work. But it was.
We made it work, but all those little bits add up. By the way, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe page to donate for all the money that Sarah spent that I wasn't expecting. But hopefully that's been helpful. She doesn't like that.
I don't like that because we've not bought anything that's unnecessary.
Completely agree. I'm being playful, which probably means...
we still haven't got everything either. Full-length mirror. How can this not have a full-length mirror in?
You can't see me roll my eyes because I've just realised, by the way, that my glasses go dark when it's sunny, which basically makes me look like I'm trying to be like Casey Neistat wearing sunglasses inside all the time. On that note, if there are any questions, comments, please let us know. The reason we're doing this vlog is there wasn't all the information that we were looking for when we were trying to do our research. Hopefully this is helping you if you're thinking about relocating. Part of it is to share the journey to people at home, now they've seen our apartment. And secondly is to help people like you that are doing your research. So if you do have any questions, reach out, let us know.
We'd love to help.
PF Chang's, we're on the way. On that note, see you later. Bye-bye.